Young women belonging to Christianity are being lured by jihadis and are being exploited. Jihadis are abusing Christian girls through narcotic jihad and love jihad. These were the contents that came out of the mouth of a bishop in Kerala. He triggered a wildfire controversy when he raised the twin issues of love jihad and narcotic jihad as grave threats to young women and men of Christian and other non-Muslim faiths. He also alleged that young women belonging to Christianity and other non-Muslim faiths were being lured by jihadis through love jihad and subjected to exploitation, forced religious conversion and terrorist activities. These statements has triggered mass criticism and media controversy. Is this part of the right-wing propaganda to divide the community? What did the bishop say and what was the context of his remarks? Why did he make such a preposterous statement? Is this another trigger for communal hate and riot? What is the consequence of such false narratives taking root in the society? Welcome to NEWSCAPE. Today we are going to investigate the case of narcotic jihad, the conspiracy theory that divides the community. Jihad has become one of the most controversial words of the 21st century. The word has come to the limelight again recently due to a rather baseless allegation put forth by a bishop. Mar Joseph Kalarangat. Who is he? Mar Joseph Kalarangat is the bishop who heads the Palaya Diocese of the Syro-Malabar Church, one of the biggest Catholic churches in the state. The diocese is home to the largest concentration of Syro-Malabar Christians in Kerala. Kalarangat, born in 1956 and ordained as a priest in 1982, is considered a scholar and an authority on the topics of theology in the church. Bishop Kalarangat made the controversial remarks while addressing the laity on the occasion of the 8th day of Lent of Mary at a church in Kuravilangad in Kottayam district. While speaking about the importance of protecting families and young women, the bishop raised the twin issues of love jihad and narcotic jihad as grave threats to young men and women of Christian and other non-Muslim faiths. It was the first time a senior Catholic bishop took direct aim at the Muslim community by raising the conspiracy theory of love and narcotic jihad. He spoke of an organized racket through narcotic jihad by which youngsters of non-Muslim faiths were being lured and trapped through drugs. The bishop did not mention any particular Muslim group that is active or visible in the state, and instead said that such dangerous people are everywhere. According to him, these jihadis can be found in disguise at ice cream parlors, juice shops and hotels, and they are looking to destroy non-Muslims, he says, with drugs. He had absolutely no proof to substantiate his claims. In Kerala, anti-Muslim propaganda survives partly on the claim that people converting to Islam are many more in number than those converting to other faiths every year. However, every statistical data contradicts this claim. According to official government gazette, a total of 506 religious conversions took place in Kerala last year. Out of these, 241 people converted to Hinduism, while 144 individuals embraced Islam. 119 others adopted Christianity. So, how can one claim that the existence of love jihad by looking at these statistical data? The bishop's speech is only the latest example of Islamophobia, fermented by disinformation campaigns. Such campaigns have sowed seeds of hate and communal violence in other parts of the country, many times in the recent past. In the days since the bishop made the baseless narcotic jihad claim, another priest too delivered what can only be called as hate speech against Muslims and called for the economic boycott of the community, leading to some nuns publicly protesting against him. Most recently, the local media reported a similar development where a Catholic Tamarasheri diocese released a book to teach young people 9 stages of love jihad with ostensive and baseless remarks against Muslims. Even now, with its appropriation by Hindutva groups complete, Christian leaders continue to raise the love jihad issue. Even though various investigation agencies and judiciary have repeatedly denied the existence of such a conspiracy. Women's rights advocates have also pointed out how the whole debate over the issue threatens women's agency. Besides, Muslims too have widely challenged the presence of any such practice of conversion by marriage in the religion. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, in his first response to the bishop's remarks, said that those in responsible positions must refrain from making statements that cause divisions in the society. The Congress struck a harder position on the bishop's comments, saying he had crossed the line. Leader of opposition V.D. Satheeshan made a public appeal to all religious and community leaders not to make such remarks that would endanger the peace, harmony and trust existing between people in the state. He claimed that while cases of drugs, attacks against women and murders may have increased, it's wrong to pin them to a particular community or to a particular religion. The BJP, however, made a fervent defense of the bishop's remarks, saying he had only said what the party and its founder head, the RSS, had been saying all along. The party's state president, K. Surendran, said that there were attempts to silence the bishop for speaking the truth. The state unit even wrote to Home Minister Amit Shah, seeking security for the Pala bishop and a law to check jihadi activities. Kalarangat's remarks were widely seen by those in the liberal space as violating the peace and trust between Christians and Muslims, who together make up 45% of Kerala's demographics. The remarks were seen by many as fanning sentiments of Islamophobia among Christians in the state and be used as a dog whistle to vilify the Muslim community without any valid evidence. The Palai Diocese, however, said in a statement that the bishop never intended to hurt anyone, but was merely issuing a warning about some dangerous trends in the society. He said that the bishop loved and respected all religions and was only passing an advice to the society to root out evils like drugs. In an attempt to end the row sparked by Pala Bishop's narcotic jihad remarks, religious leaders in Kerala came together on Monday, September 20, for discussions to uphold the secular unity of the state and to check divisive forces. Major Archbishop Cardinal Basilios Klemis, Catholics initiated the Congregation of Leaders that was held in Thiruvananthapuram. The Hindu reported that leaders representing various sects and denominations attended the meeting. But many prominent Muslim organizations in Kerala boycotted the meeting as Pala Bishop refused to apologize for his remarks. The religious heads called for interreligious harmony at the local level and also restraint, especially among religious and spiritual leaders. Munawar Ali Thangal said that Pala Bishop's statements were not condemned or justified in the meeting and that a strong need was felt to address divisive assaults being made in the grassroots level as well as on the social media to disrupt social harmony in the state. The growing anti-Muslim bias, especially among the sections of the Christian community, is something that could threaten the state's cherished social harmony if not addressed properly.